Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out here for you. So late last night, Ukraine launched another massive wave of drone attacks inside of Russia, targeting two oil refineries, one of them being hit that you can see here on your screen. You can see it going up in flames. And also a military airfield, okay, was also attacked. We also have footage to show you regarding that attack as well. There was like some planes that were damaged, some buildings destroyed. So as far as I know, Ukraine launched at least 66 drones, okay, towards Russia. This was in the Krasnodar region, which is in like southwestern Russia, close to the Ukraine border, but closer to like the Black Sea. Okay, so there you go. As you can see there in the screen, that building or that oil facility is on fire. There has been destroyed, and we've been seeing just so much of this. Okay, Ukraine has been doing this nearly almost every week. They're hitting at least one oil refinery, sometimes more, and they have been repeatedly effective at doing this. And this has got to be putting some major strain on the Russian economy because majority of their income comes off of oil and gas. Okay, so this is definitely doing something, and it's got to be affecting them in some sort of way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into this. I want to show you first right about where these attacks were happening at. Okay, so let's go over this on a map. Okay, so here's Ukraine right here, and they're firing these drones from probably in this region here, somewhere here close to the front line. And they're launching these down here in the Krasnodar region, okay? It's kind of close to the Sea of Azov, okay? And the Black Sea and all that. So Krasnodar, here's the city of Krasnodar here, and where these attacks are taking place. So first here, this is the town of, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm probably going to butcher it really bad, but Kushchevsk. Yeah, not saying that right at all, but we tried our best, okay? So, yeah, right in here, there's a military airfield nearby here. I don't know exactly where. Maybe it's over here, but it's really close to this town where this military airfield got attacked. Okay, so that's kind of more north. And then down here, near Krasnodar, the city of Krasnodar, we had two oil refineries that were attacked. So one of them here in, I don't know how to say it, Ilsky, I think. Ilsky. It's a smaller town down here, southwest of Krasnodar. And then also over here, Slavyansk, I'm pretty sure, because this matches up with the name of the town. There's one other oil refinery over here that we saw that got hit and for sure caught on fire, which I showed you guys the video footage there on the main screen when you guys came in. So yeah, this one over here supposedly caught on fire. We don't know the extent of the damage to the one in Ilsky. It was targeted, but this region overall, this entire Krasnodar region here came under attack by at least 60 drones fired in this area. Okay, 60 or 66 drones, maybe even more. The Russian Defense Ministry said they shot all of them down, but clearly they didn't. If we've got video footage, even CNN was posting that video footage here for you, showing this blaze on this oil refinery. Okay, so again, we know that an airfield as well was targeted, and again, I mean, if Russia's claiming they shot all these drones down, we obviously have footage showing that they weren't shot down. But, I thought at some point Russia would get this under control and be able to defend from these attacks, but clearly they're not able to. That's why I keep talking about this and bringing up the whole buffer zone that they want to create. Clearly these drones can fly deep into Russia wherever they want to, really target for the most part. And keep attacking these oil facilities or wherever they want to attack, any steel plants. They've attacked steel plants before, even a aircraft facility producing aircraft for the military. So, Ukraine can definitely continue to keep doing this. It looks like they're going to continue, even though the West is pushing back. United States told them many times, stop doing this. But they're not going to stop, and they said themselves they would not quit these attacks. Okay, so let's go over this on Reuters now. Ukraine drones target two refineries, airfield in Russia's Krasnodar region, Kiev source says. Ukraine attacked the Ilsky and Slavyansk oil refineries in Russia's Krasnodar region with drones early on Saturday, causing fires at the facilities. a Ukrainian intelligence source told Reuters. So it says at the facility. So I'm assuming that the other one got hit too, and caught on fire. But we know for sure the Slavyansk one definitely went up into flames. The attack was conducted by the SBU security service, the source said. Ukrainian drones also targeted the Kushchevsk military airfield in the same region overnight, the source added. Several social media videos showed the damage, source said. Reuters could not verify the videos, which showed massive flames rising into dark skies. The SBU continues to target military and infrastructure facilities behind enemy lines effectively, the source said. With Russia's invasion now in the third year, Ukraine has stepped up its attacks on Russian oil and energy facilities using long-range drones. Kiev officials have said they consider oil refineries legitimate targets despite calls from foreign allies to halt strikes in order to avoid Russian retaliation and hikes in global prices. So that's the main reason why the U.S. is telling them to halt their attacks, is obviously because it's raising the price of oil every time they strike these facilities, because even though the U.S. and Europe doesn't want to do business with Russia, it still affects the global markets. Okay, if they're putting out less output, then it's going to affect prices, and prices are going to rise. So that's mainly why they're calling on them to stop these attacks, but we know they're not going to. Local authorities in Russia said the oil refinery in Krasnodar region suspended its operations after the drone attack. Roman Siniagovsky, head of the Russian Slavyansk Administrative District, said on Telegram messaging app that there were 9 attacks on the storage tank farm and the distillation column, a key piece of equipment in the refining process. So 9 attacks. So does that mean 9 drones struck this facility? Think about that. That's probably why the flames were so big that we could see in that video that we see right here. It's definitely gets larger and larger and larger as they start to zoom in. The flames start getting brighter. So I don't know. They're saying here 9 attacks. So I'm assuming maybe 9 strikes on that oil facility there, the Slavyansk. Okay, so very crazy, guys. These attacks still continue, and I've reported many of these before. There's probably well over 30, 50 attacks by now, with Ukraine performing these strikes. Okay. So they've been very effective at doing this, and it looks like they're going to continue. They're really ramping up their drone production inside of Ukraine, and I've reported many times that they're starting to build these drones that can go like 2,500, 3,000 kilometers almost, and they're going to be starting to use a lot more of those soon, which can carry a heavier payload than the drones that we're seeing striking these facilities here. Okay, so one last thing I want to show you here real quick is a post on X, okay, it's from Igor Sushko, Russia. Ukrainian drones attacked the Kushchevskaya military airfield in Krasnodar Krai, reports of damaged planes. So let's take a look at this footage here real quick and see what he has to show us. Okay, so my apologies for the loud blistering noise. I'm not sure what that is, but some sort of, maybe, I don't know, like a gas leak or something, or it's maybe just these crews trying to put out the water here. But as you can see in this footage, definitely lots of damage here at this airfield. This looks like I don't know if this is a building or maybe a small hangar or something. Looks like a building, with definitely some damage here. This was a military airfield, supposedly. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I mean, we've got attacks on this airfield now, and Ukraine has been doing a lot of this too. They just struck Crimea in the last week using some of these new ATACMS missiles that they got from the United States. They completely destroyed one of the airfields down there in Crimea with these ATACMS missiles. So now that Ukraine is going to be getting more of those, we're probably going to start seeing them using those. I wouldn't be surprised if they use them on these facilities. I don't see them doing that. I think they'll continue drone attacks on these because the missiles might just be a little too dangerous to use, and the drones are a little bit more effective in terms of like not so much splash damage, I want to say. But obviously these drones are a lot cheaper too, so I could see them using the missiles on more precise targets, maybe things that they actually want to destroy that are military targets versus civilian, like what we're seeing here with these oil facilities. So Yeah, but that's going to be it for this update, though. I just want to let you know what's going on over here. And at the same time, during this night, Ukraine also came under attack by Russian missiles as well. They targeted more of their thermal power plants. So I'll probably be covering that here in a video coming up pretty soon as well. So again, if you got something out of this update, guys, please smash that like button. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.